Whoa, whoa.
Welcome to the zone where the numbers don't lie. Breaking it down, play by play, eye to eye. Stats on the board, heat in the booth, fast takes, deep dives, searching for truth. From the court to the field, it's precision we bring. With a mic and a metric, we dissect everything. Analytics, this, where the game gets real. Feel the data, hear the steel. Crunching numbers, calling plays. Running hot takes every day. Beyond the highlights, behind the scenes, we break it down, no in-betweens. Legacy, power, tactics, and grit. If it's in the game, we're talking it. Analytics, this, say it loud. Not this. Yeah.
Yeah, hey,
All
how are you?
right. Love it. I love it. And yes, I hear it and then it has a final end. This is great. It
Yes, it
does
is. Thank
not
you.
true. Good.
So, hey, welcome. It is Analytics This on the Stu Spark Media Network. Thank you for joining us. I am Lou Marconi at omarconi251 on Instagram and omarconi1973 on X. My friend and co-host at Posh underscore Clevelander on X. How are you, Posh?
I
Rep-
am doing great.
representing
All
Iowa
is-
State. Yeah, you're representing Iowa
Yes,
State. Okay.
son's alma mater. Check out their game tonight if you have the energy to still watch sports. They're up. They are double A. I'm a sports family. My half son, he is representing the NIT. My divorced husband's son is in the NIT. So we're cheering him on to Tulsa. So um, we're
Cool.
happy. We're happy about that. So yeah.
Okay. Well, congratulations and good luck to them. I
Mhm.
am pulling up. I know the Cavaliers right now with 6.5 minutes to go in the third quarter. They're up. I have it here as 91-61. Yeah, 6 minutes 36 seconds in the third. So they're beating Miami at Cleveland. So, but I'm looking for UFL scores right now. Did the game start tonight? You said.
Yes, yes.
Okay.
Football is back, so they have a Friday night game right now. The new one of the newest markets, Louisville Kings, is starting. One of the dynasty teams that had repeat winning championship games, Birmingham Stallions, is playing at the newer market, Louisville Kings in Kentucky. I don't know if you have a score update. We're using my cell phone, and I was going to plan to give you a score update for that. But then
Hmm.
tomorrow will be the other games. We'll show you a slide later on, guys. But tomorrow we'll
Of
have some
course.
other Sunday too.
All right, awesome. Thank you for joining us. We appreciate each and every one of you. We'll keep scores updated as the night goes on. Yeah, I guess some major news hit today. Not today, but this week, I should say.
Hmm.
Not me shaving my beard and just going with a goatee and looking like 15 years younger. Um, just a part of it. Yes, I will be 53 in less than 3 months. So, anyway, yeah. So you had that, but
That hit the wire.
that hit the wire. Lou shaves his beard. It's yeah, it's spring. I do that every spring. Every spring. Come October, it'll grow back. That's what I
I,
do. But no, seriously, the people flipped out. You even messaged me. My, what the Browns did with Miles Garrett. So I'm going to walk through everybody. I reached out to people I knew. One of them, Jack Duffin. Kind of like, how does this impact what they're doing? Somebody actually made a video today that I respect a lot with, but I don't think it's going to happen. Was having the opportunity, since Nick Chubb is a free agent, could he come back as running back three? Obviously, Sampson's two, Judkins is one. Could he come back as the third running back? I have no idea. Oh, look at Flex just decided to make a comment. Thanks, Flex. It game 9-7 with 130 left in the second. UFO close game. All right, who's winning 9-7? Put that in there. It's a close game. Good. UFL first close game. Yeah, give us the teams who's winning, who's 9 and who's 7.
Yeah, it matters because they changed the rules. You can win. You can win by field goal. If
Hmm.
you field goal is 60 yards, that's worth 4 points. It's
Oh
um
wow.
they changed the rules.
When let's go here. We'll get into UFL, but I think people are kind of itching because everybody's like Miles Garrett, Miles Garrett, Miles
Yes,
Garrett.
you
Draft
have
rumors, draft rumors, draft rumors. You know.
to talk me down a little bit.
Yeah,
One,
I even showed you the article that was Mary Kay Cabot that said that, and I do remember times when teams have said we're not trading this guy, and then 3 months later he's traded. So,
yeah,
so it's saying it could happen. Will it? It doesn't make sense to me, and I'm going to explain why. It doesn't make sense to me.
talk me through.
Yeah. I'll talk everybody down. I'll do my best. But yeah, there's rumors. There's all kinds of rumors of different trades that are possible, different things that are possible. Everybody's saying this year that the 2027 quarterback class, that's the draft to have the number 1 overall pick. That's the draft to have all this. Well, everybody said the same thing last year.
Mhm,
Remember that?
mhm,
I have a memory. I can remember a year ago. I'm old. Might be old, but I'm not senile.
mhm.
Oh wow! The guy that was Back to the Future star, James Tolkien, died at age of 94. That was the bald guy that was the principal. Called everybody a slacker on Back to the Future. You know what
Okay.
I'm talking about?
Yes, that
Yeah,
was.
yeah, yeah. I found out he's dead, which is crazy. Just found that out. Okay, now back to it.
Mhm.
What the Browns did and what Miles Garrett and the Browns agreed upon was language changing in the contract,
Yeah.
which most of his salary is a bonus. That's how Jimmy Haslam pays because
Okay.
he has the cash to do it. Okay, he's going to get a big bonus, and rest of it is league minimum
Mhm.
through the salary. So the bonus can be paid at different times, which has different effects on the salary cap. They agreed to wait instead of doing it in March. They did it in like early September.
Mhm.
They pushed it almost 6 months, which helps with the salary cap.
Okay.
It does. So they have more cap flexibility now. So we
Mhm.
help the team. Also, it does also make it a lot easier to trade him.
Okay.
It does. Does it mean they will? It doesn't. Not 100%.
Let's start right there.
So that's what
Why?
happened.
Why
What do
does
you got?
it make it? No one said the why. Let's do a football 101.
Why? What do you mean? Why does it?
Make it easier to trade him.
Because the cap hit would be a lot less.
The cap.
The dead cap hit would be a lot less this season if it's done after. Yeah, if we traded him now before June 1st, oh, it would be a major cap hit. But if it was after
Mhm.
June 1st, so I don't see any draft day trades happening with
Mhm.
him because it's the way Jack Duffin put it in his article, and I trust his word. And I actually reached out to him too, and he sent me his article. He said, "Yeah, check. I have it written in here, but yes." And he pretty much said there will be a hit. This is that. This is that. So he gets back to me pretty quick when I reach out to him. And I
Mhm.
appreciate it because he's all the way across the pond. But talking to him, and he said before he would have said they would never trade him, but now with this move, it's a 50-50 shot.
Mhm.
But let's go back a year to Dallas.
Mhm.
And they said they weren't going to trade Micah Parsons. And before the season started, they traded him to Green Bay for 2 first-round picks. Is that correct?
Mhm.
So they have so Dallas has 2 first-round picks. They have Green Bay's first-round picks this year and next year. What were they missing on defense? They were missing a pass rush. Their defense wasn't that good. They
Mhm.
weren't that good of a defensive team at all. They
Mhm.
missed Micah Parsons. They needed him.
Yeah.
Okay. Do you think if the Browns traded Miles Garrett, do you think they're going to miss him? And we'd have a bunch of first round pay. Yeah,
Yes.
I think so. I think so.
Yes, I think
He's a
so.
very big reason why the defense was as good as it was. Let's hold the phone here because Tony Grossi said this, And I thought it was interesting. Well, we could draft Ruben Bain at 6 from Miami. Is that the same as Miles Garrett? Probably not.
No,
Could he match his production? Probably
no,
not. No. You're talking
no.
about a once in a generation player that we have
And
on this team. So,
yes,
but
but
go ahead. I
but does Miles have this? You know, as a 5 year old, I dreamed of being a nurse. I would like feed my dog, feed our family dog. I saw
I had
myself.
different nurses' dreams, but I can't talk about it now.
I saw myself being a nurse, and I would not leave this earth until I fulfill that dream. Does he envision himself, even though he's got the beautiful girl, he's part owner of the Cavs, he's got the future Hall of Famer career? Does not want to leave this planet until he plays for the Cowboys because he grew up as a child
He
envisioning
could.
himself,
He could
you
wish to
know,
finish his career in Dallas. He could.
Cowboys with
All
him.
right. Well, he'd have to approve the trade for it to
Mhm.
happen. And I
Okay.
don't think Dallas would be a problem. Excuse me.
Mhm.
Sorry.
That
But this,
that's what worries me. And I'm
all
sorry.
right,
I've lo- allow me to go on emotional rant, but
go ahead.
I lose Miles. I've lost j- so much as a Browns fan. I can't lose Miles. I want to go into the new stadium with Miles. I want him to. There's no way that No, it's hard to say. It's cliche to say you want them to end their career as a Browns fan, but
As a Brown, yeah.
you can't as a Brown. It's very hard. But losing JOK, losing Chubb. My boyfriend literally had to carry me throughout the week. When Chubb went down, I stayed in my pajamas the whole week. Literally, I only left the house because I forced myself to go to choir practice because Chubb went down. It was literally, I cannot. If Miles leaves this team, I'm sorry. I would need employee assistance programs. I
Yeah.
I would, and my boss would understand.
No, no. Well, nothing's happened. Nothing's happened yet.
I can't.
Let me walk through this because Miles would feel a need that that the Dallas brought upon themselves trading Micah Parsons. He would. But what would they have to give up to us for Miles? We wouldn't take anything less than 3 first round picks. They have 4 the next 2 years. So if they give us a first round pick this year, next year, and the year after, we trade Miles. If that happens before the June 1st, which I think it'll be post June 1st trade if they do it.
Who
Just
is who is on the other side of the ball, Miles? Who do you? Because I'm sorry,
right.
Dak. What? What?
Well,
You're going to be on the field all the time. 1, 2, 3 out.
and, and then and then they're saying we can draft Ruben Bain from Miami. And I said, well, what if this happens? What if this trade happens? Ruben Bain's there at 6 when we pick.
Mhm.
Dallas calls us. We want to trade up and get Bain. Okay, give us your first round this year and your first rounder next year. One of your first rounders next year. They give up basically one of their first round picks to move up 6 spots to take the guy that they traded away to get 2 first round picks. So
Mhm.
essentially, they only gained 1 first round pick by trading Micah Parsons, but they had to get a player to replace him.
Mhm.
So could that happen? I see that being more realistic. If I was, yeah, if I was Dallas, that
Mhm.
is
That is
versus
realistic. Yeah, and that helps us.
then we trade back. We trade back down to 12. We get our left tackle with Freeling because he'll probably be there,
Mhm.
and we have 2 first rounders this year and 2 first rounders next year, and we had 3 first 2 round picks last year. So we're gonna have that makes up for the lack of that young talent that we lost
Mhm.
in the Watson trade. I think they're more thinking that way because Tony
Mhm.
Grossi thinks like, oh, we're not going to get anywhere with Miles Garrett. We might as well trade him and get the quarterback. Well, again, how many times have you seen quarterbacks not work out? How many
Exactly.
times have you? Yeah,
Exactly. Putting all your eggs in is
yeah.
no.
Yeah, so that's hello. All right. I'll wait till she comes back. Oh, there you are. I can't hear you. I can't hear you. Can you hear me? All right, I can't hear you. I'm going to keep talking. Just so, I didn't mute you. Did you mute yourself? Here. Go ahead. Just get it back, and I'll get back. So my thinking or my thought process on this, and wait, thanks, Flex. Birmingham 9, Louisville 7. Thanks, Flex. Thank you. Okay. I can't, yeah, Posh, I can't hear you. I have you backstage. I can't hear you. Can, no, I can't hear you. I'm sorry. Can you hear me? Yeah, I lost you, then I lost your audio. Wait a second. Nope, you are on full blast and you're not muted. So on my end, okay, she just left. All right, she'll come back. So my thinking is, okay, if you trade Miles Garrett, you would need at least 3 first round picks, but you're going to have a huge hole in your defense. And these 3 first round picks are not guarantees. I am not on the train of trading them. I'm on the train of trading down from 6 and picking up an extra pick next year. That way you got 2 first round picks next year and see what you can get with those picks as well as the picks this year. And putting a good team together. That superstar quarterback thing, Sam Darnold wasn't a superstar quarterback with the Seahawks, and they won a Super Bowl. So that's just what I saw. Yep. All right. Now, welcome back. Welcome back. Welcome back. Okay. I don't know if you heard what I said.
No. Okay.
Okay. I was saying, because people are saying, get that superstar quarterback. Get that superstar quarterback. Who just won the Super Bowl? Sam Darnold?
Mm-hmm.
He had a great team around him.
Mm-hmm.
It's like have a good quarterback with an
Mm-hmm.
amazing team around him versus having that superstar quarterback and nothing around him.
Mm-hmm.
So they took a big swing on a quarterback already. They might be a little bit gun shy from doing that again. So yeah, well I really it just analytics tells you not to trade them.
Yeah.
Analytics tells you not to trade them.
And how many years? This is year what for Sam Darnold? Year teen, year, you know, don't work too hard. But this is like year.
7 or 8. This was year 8, I think.
Yeah, he played for the Rams.
Yeah, he was Jets,
He's a journeyman.
49ers, Panthers, Vikings, and Rams, not Rams, Seahawks. And
Seahawks.
the Vikings let him go, went with JJ McCarthy. Now we're hearing JJ McCarthy falling out of favor with them in 2 years. So that's just like I said, man, it's just one of those things that it's like hey, I just don't see the logic in trading them. The
No.
logic I see is it trading down from 6 because Dallas could use a pass rusher, and more than likely that pass rusher from Miami will be on the board.
Yeah.
Caleb Downs could be on the board. Sonny Styles could be on there. One of those 3 guys could be there. Where we can call Dallas, said you need defense, you need help, you want them. Give us the 6th pick. Give us a first rounder next year. Whether it's the Green Bay or theirs, whichever one. They go up. They get their defensive star that they need. We trade down. We get our left tackle that we need, but at a better value. Plus, we gain a pick next year. Then we could even trade back. We could even trade back at 20 from 24 too. So if somebody else wants Ty Simpson, we could trade back and get another pick in the 2nd round next year. I mean, we could. We'd have four picks in the first 2 rounds. Oh God! In that draft next year, that'll be amazing. We're
Yeah.
stocking up on young talent. So if he hits the drafts this year and next year, like he did this past year, we're gonna have good teams to come. So that was an amazing draft last year. It was. So go ahead, tell me what you go ahead. Tell me what you think. I'll look at some scores.
I think that's a viable idea. Definitely more stocking up picks for the 2027 draft. I don't see trading Miles. I don't. Maybe my emotions are talking, but I don't see trading Miles. Um, I think Miles has made connections to the Cavs team. I'm sure he can still be the owner and not live here, but I do believe he's building a dynasty here. He's trying to build a dynasty here. I do believe he's got to be excited about the coach Todd Monken. He's got to be. I know he is already hearing about the relationship Todd is building with the team, building with Shador. He's got to be
Yeah.
excited. He has to be excited about the growth that he's going to see in the rookies we picked. The Mason Graham, Carson, they can only help him be better. They can
Yeah.
help him be healthier. They're going to help his career. He can't go anywhere and say that. He can't go anywhere. No one has it better than us. The way that a Harbaugh used to say to
Yeah.
don't make me
John
say
Harbaugh. John
Don.
Harbaugh.
Yeah, no one has it better than us. I'm sorry. We have it. We have a good situation here in the Browns. We have hope. We
Yeah.
have
Well,
get this
okay.
O together. We've got it. We can be contenders.
We
We
have end of third quarter with the Heat and Cavaliers. Cleveland Cavaliers 106, Miami Heat 84.
okay.
So yeah, and looking up UFL right now, I might have to look it up somewhere else.
Oh, did the Guardians play? Did the Guardians play opening MLB baseball? That's why.
And that was yesterday, if I'm not mistaken.
That's why I love UFL. You get baseball, you get hockey still. In fact, that's what some people are doing this weekend. This weekend we have some people that are going to go to the Battlehawks game at 11 o'clock,
Hmm.
the Cardinals game midday, and then ending the night going to the Blues hockey game. So I love this time of year. It's exhausting, but I love this time of year.
I know they won yesterday, 6-4, and
The
that was
Guardians.
In Seattle. Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Well, hang on, hang on. They're all the way out in Seattle,
Uh,
so it is a 9:45 start Eastern time.
oh, oh, goodness. Like I just said, it's exhausting time of year.
Well, it's also exhausting too because it's slow for NFL football,
Yeah,
and something happens and everybody goes ape shit. So
exactly, exactly. So, guys, take it with a grain of salt. Listen to Lou. Take a deep
this
breath.
don't listen to me. I don't know. I don't care.
Yeah, you had to talk me off a ledge. I'm like, I
I
can't
did the same thing with Ethan on draft night when we traded the Travis Hunter with Jacksonville.
lose. Tell
People
them,
want to win now. I understand.
yeah.
But if we trade Miles Garrett, we're putting up the white flag for 2026. We are.
Oh,
Because we're trying to put together as much as we can for the future. If
uh,
we but some people think that's what we need to do to get to where we need to be because we're just going to be spinning our wheels if we stay with where we're at. But there's
no.
ways to getting better besides tanking.
I'm sorry. I don't think Archie is the second coming of Jesus. I'm sorry. I don't think, and I tweeted that your decisions I think are based on that. I don't think Archie is the second coming of Jesus just because he has the Manning name. I don't.
No, I don't know. He could be good. He might suck. I have no idea. I mean, I don't know yet.
Let's temper this. Let's
Curb
temper
your
this.
enthusiasm, right?
Let's do what we can, get the picks together so we can be in the driver. We can wheel and deal in 2027 draft.
Of
Um,
course, of course. Yeah, I think getting extra picks next year would be great. I think that's something he's trying to do, thinking strategically because, well, it's hard to say, but you got a lot, you know, there's a lot
um,
going on with.
Minnesota tried. What happened? Minnesota tried to get a bid for. one of the drafts and they were immediately turned. Is that true? I don't
I
know.
don't. I don't know about any validity to that.
Yeah.
I honestly don't.
Uh-huh.
So we got no. Minnesota might to host the draft. It's possible. See, the thing
Hmm.
is, hosting the draft in Cleveland's a crapshoot, especially late April here. You could have a
Yeah.
foot of snow. You could have a foot of snow, or it could be.
Yeah. Remind me what happened when we hosted. I think it was great. I think we had a pretty good. How was the weather here? I'm trying to remember when we.
What last year? The first round with the draft watch party was in the stadium with the Journey concert. It was like a summer night. It was perfect.
Mhm.
That was
No,
last year.
we hosted.
The
What happened?
No, 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 no. We didn't host it. No, when we hosted the draft, it was all right. It was a little bit cool, but it wasn't like a winter like.
Okay.
Um, no, we yeah, like I said, it's not that we hosted it. I remember when we hosted it. I want to say that was 2021,
Mhm. It
and we
was
drafted
after.
JOK. We drafted JOK in that draft. But I'm just kind of sitting back and thinking right now, like, well, we've had many times we've had multiple first round picks.
Mhm.
Yeah, I mean, the last time it worked out was Baker Mayfield, um, Denzel Ward, and then the second round pick was
Mhm.
um, Nick Chubb, and
Mhm.
then I think the one before him was the guard that didn't Austin Corbett, which didn't do anything, but I think he went to the Raiders for a little bit. He didn't do
Mhm.
anything with us, if I remember correctly.
Mhm.
Then you had um, the recent one when it looks like it turned out very well with Mason Graham, Carson Swester, and Quinshon Judkins. So you're having those multiple picks will definitely be helpful. But
Mhm.
they're just saying they've talked about it in the past where it hasn't always worked out. That's true.
Mhm.
There's no guarantee with draft picks. There is none. You don't know. Everybody. I remember when we drafted Jed Wills and everybody loved it because PFF Pro Football Focus had him ranked 11th and we drafted him 10th. And we got our left tackle. We're going to be great. And each year he got worse when he was here. So his rookie year he wasn't bad, but then after that it was just horrible. But what are you going to do? All right. Are you
I,
there?
I'm yes, I'm here.
Go ahead.
For I felt you can hear me.
I can hear you fine. Hmm.
Yeah. For me, I just felt like I wish I would like to just rewind. When did he get hurt? When Jedrick Willis get hurt? Was it like his third year?
Second
When did
year.
second year? Oh my.
He got hurt in
Yeah.
his second year, and he got hurt in his 2023. We had a bunch of injuries in 2023, and we still made the playoffs and won 11 games.
Okay.
So 2 years and 2 years, 2-time coach of the year with Stefanski, and when you have the owner of the team coming out saying, "Hey, 8 wins in 2 years is not good enough," he
Mhm.
wants to win now.
Yeah.
And trading Miles Garrett does not equate to winning now. Yeah.
No. No.
What's this?
What
Hang on, hang on.
about
Don't
oh,
don't get caught up with the trolls taking all those rumors of trading Miles. 92. The fan was stirring the rumors the other day, taking Miles trade along with Ward. Also, that cap hit would be horrendous if we traded both of them. As
yeah.
far as I know, it would be horrendous if we did it before June 1st. Now, if they shuffled around bonuses and did it post June 1st, that could help. That's probably why Micah Parsons um, didn't get traded until just before the season started. So go ahead.
Yeah.
So we go ahead. Like, let me go ahead and do this. Yeah, there's a lot of rumors and stuff. It's like it's that time of the year when you need something to talk about. It gave him something to talk about. So
Mhm.
because there's also a rumor that Zach Zinter could go to the Chargers because he was a Harbaugh guy. Because we signed all these guards now. So
Mhm. Yeah, I can see now I can see that being realistic. I can see
yeah,
that. Yeah. Um that, yeah, I can see that viable.
yeah. I don't know what. I mean, he was a third round pick. He broke his leg before his rookie
Mhm.
year. Last 2 years, he's been like, eh. He barely played last year. So
Mhm.
if he's not a good fit and he can go to the Chargers and get a chance to play, and then
Yeah.
that's something for him. I don't mind.
Hmm.
I mean, he was a beast at Michigan. I will say that. So, but all right. But moving along here, we're about we're 30 minutes in. So let's go ahead and take a look at. I'm going to pull this up. This is the weekend schedule of the UFL.
Hmm.
Here we go. Is that good enough, or do you need a? Let me see if that. No, that ain't going to do it.
Just put it on the main screen or put me down if you have to. Yeah,
Put
I
me
think.
down. I don't know if I'll be able to hear you. Go ahead and talk. They won't be able to hear you on the audience, so let's do this. Yeah. All right, let's do this. Let's see how this works. No. No. There we go. That's probably the best way.
Okay, I
There
think
you.
that's great. You can hear me too.
Huh?
Yeah, that's.
What? I'm kidding. Go ahead. Go ahead.
That's great. I think that's great. So yeah, if you can give me a update on that Stallions Louisville game, or
Go
how do
ahead.
you
You go
pronounce?
ahead.
Am I saying it the
Louisville.
Yankee
Louisville.
Louisville? Okay, yeah,
Louisville.
yeah. If you could give me a status update on that Louisville game.
I'll get that. Go ahead.
Yeah, Saturday game. But yeah, that game is tonight. Tomorrow, just one game. Defenders at Battlehawks.
Okay.
Defenders at Hawks, and then we have two games Sunday, and then the Columbus Aviators. They will be traveling to Orlando, and the Columbus Aviators game is really interesting because they're going. Ted Ginn Jr. is making his first time coaching position against Anthony Beck, who's
Mm-hmm.
the former coach of the Battlehawks. So it's going to be a great weekend. I'm going to be doing my show I do for another podcast on Thursdays, and but it's going to be really exciting. I'm praying for Ted Ginn Jr. I'm also, it is, I'm tempering my excitement, because it is overwhelming, your first time out going against a more experienced coach. But hey, David beat Goliath, so let's go Aviators, let's get
Cool.
this
Well,
one.
let me get out of this. Hold on. Hang on a second. Let me get out of this. 'Cause I'm
Thank
still in
God,
it.
thank God I wear pants. This long way shows everything.
Yeah, we'll go back to here. How about that? All right, cool. We got the schedule off. You wanted to see it, so I showed it.
Uh-huh.
But thank you for doing that. Yeah, it is halftime,
Uh-huh.
and it is Louisville Kings 7, Birmingham Stallions 9.
Okay.
Yeah, so that's where it's at. Birmingham,
Bir-
Louisville,
Birmingham. Mm-hmm.
Birmingham.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, wait.
Ham.
Yeah. Okay, so Cavs are winning 119-91 with 9 minutes 2 seconds left in the fourth quarter.
Okay.
So it looks like they're winning by 28 with less than 10
Mm-hmm.
minutes to go in the game. Looks pretty good. I don't know what
Mm-hmm.
they lost last time they played them, so
Mm-hmm.
could be different circumstances. I have to know. Just thinking about everything, yeah. This could just be another footnote, and we just roll our eyes saying, "Yeah, Miles could be traded." It gave him salary cap flexibility. I think there's moves are gonna be made, but to
Mm-hmm.
trade him after what I heard because what I heard the owner said after the season was over, when Stefanski was fired, they're bringing in new coaches because they said, "Hey, this isn't good enough. We want to do better. We want to be better.
Mm-hmm.
Well, here you
Mm-hmm.
go. Does trading away probably the generational defensive player of this generation, the all-time best defensive player of this generation, probably is going to have the all-time sack leader when it's all said and done. Okay, does it make sense to get rid of him
No.
if you're
Todd, and
trying to win?
yeah, and what Todd has to say so. Yes, that's the other side of the ball. But Todd, what do you say to Todd? What do you say to Todd? You know what I mean?
Yeah, we brought you here to win, but we're going to get rid of your best player.
Exactly. Thanks for coming here. You know,
Yeah,
your defensive coordinator that we really thought you would be great to be paired up with, who threw a tirade, who decided not to come here. But by the way, we're gonna get rid of your sack leader. You know. By the way,
well, and plus, if there was one team that Miles would approve of, it would be Dallas because he grew up in the area.
he did, yeah. That has always been in the back of my mind. That is always, does he have this dream of, playing, before he retiring as a cowboy, as a little
Yeah.
kid. He played Pop Warner football. That has always worried me,
Yeah, and let me take an opportunity here to plug. I'm going to plug my Sunday show, Sunday Stew Pot. New episode will be dropping 8 a.m. on Rumble and 8 a.m. on YouTube. We expanded to YouTube and the shorts. I'll tell you
Okay.
what, the reels get a lot of play. They get a
Oh,
lot of play. So I will
uh-huh.
say that. But yeah, what we're just so you know, we're reviewing the Inside the Manosphere Netflix
Oh,
doc. He
okay.
watched it with his fiance. He's getting married in 3 months, and I watched it with my wife. And there was a part. I got to give a preview that I talked about that I just could not help but laugh out loud
Miles?
because
That
what's that?
Miles? Which
No,
one?
it was the Inside the Manosphere. We were watching it because it was the Myron Gaines. He was on the Myron Gaines podcast.
Myron. Okay, yeah.
Yeah, it was Myron, and he said something. He stopped him and interrupted him. He says, "Look, men are attracted to women because of their personalities and sense of humor." I paused and I laughed my ass off. My wife just gave me a look, and I said, "Never in the history of dating or men and women relationships has a man looked at a woman and said, 'Damn, check out her sense of humor.'" Never. That's not. I mean, it helps once we get to know you. Physical attraction only goes so far. You need something deeper. Yes, that is true. But yeah,
Not
no,
initially. No,
no, no, no,
no,
no, no, no, no, no, no. Nope,
no.
nope, 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 nope. So that's why I just laughed when because he said that. That was just such a beta male simpy type thing to say. It was. It was. He was just like, "Oh, well, I like them for their personalities." Oh, like, yeah, you read Playboy for the articles, I'm sure. Okay, yeah. So that's just a little preview for Sunday. So that's what we're doing.
Okay.
But yeah, we'll get back to the Browns. Yes, I'm sure. Wink, wink. Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah. All these nice guys with great sense of humor and personalities. Yeah, they're beating off chicks with a stick. They can't help but yeah, that's what it was. That's what got me laid in the '90s before. Yeah,
Oh, yes.
my personality and my ego. Okay, yeah.
My good. Yes. Oh,
So anyway, I
goodness.
just kind of got off subject there, but just previewing the Sunday show that'd be great. So check it
It's
out.
great.
Did you watch that documentary by the way? Did you hear about it on
No,
Netflix?
no,
Because
I
you know what I'm
heard about.
talking about.
I saw takes about it. Um, I it's a lot of what I'm dealing with, like the fallout of it. Kind of like the fallout of it sometimes on a daily basis at work as a patient, dealing with patients and things like that. So I
Oh yeah,
kind of
I would. Yeah, I couldn't. I don't like people.
did.
it's, it's just it's kind of funny because I said that I said I put in my earbuds. I go to the gym. I lift. I'm fine. Just leave me the hell alone. So that's how I am. I'm like Oscar the Grouch, but out of the garbage can. So
Yeah,
that's just and it's
it way over it. But I might look at it right now. I am just so into the what we're doing, the spring football. I
yeah.
might be to look at it in August before football
Oh yeah.
starts.
I mean, if you do, you'll laugh. Plus,
Yeah,
the guys that he interviewed were the outliers, the extreme.
yeah.
Yeah, it was the guys on the extreme edges of it. It was really dishonest and disingenuous how he represented
Mhm.
it. Because
Yes.
I make a point. I said if you ever watch television shows, movies, and commercials, TV commercials, or anywhere, look at how the husband and the father are portrayed.
Like bumbling idiots.
Well,
Yeah.
exactly, exactly, and the way the kids talk to their father. No, I couldn't have gotten away with that at a young age.
Yeah, that started in the 90s. That
I think
started.
yeah. Because I kind of remember, even though Claire in the Cosby Show, she kind of wore the pants in the family, but he had authority.
Yes.
He did
They
have authority still, and
they sat down.
if you watched how they took care, how they disciplined the kids, they were a
Hmm.
team. One didn't
Yeah,
overrule the other. They were a team. Even when the kids try to turn you against each other, they try to do that crap. Yeah.
yeah. There was a way to do humor without portraying the father as a bumbling idiot.
Oh yeah. Well,
Um,
you remember Growing Pains in the 80s with
yeah,
Alan.
that was my show.
The dad wasn't an idiot in that show. He was pretty smart. He was
Yeah,
a psychiatrist. He was smart. Yeah.
yeah.
I mean,
And
Bill Cosby's character was a doctor in the Cosby
growing
Show.
funny. It was funny.
Which one?
Yeah, growing pains. Yeah.
Growing Pains. And Family Matters. The dad was a cop. Yeah. I remember he was the first. I remember I had Die Hard on, and Winslow was the family name I think it was in Family Matters with Urkel. And she's
Hmm.
like, "Hey, it's she like my wife knew who it was." I said, "Yeah, that was the dad in Family Matters." I couldn't remember. He was in Die Hard. He was a cop in Die Hard. It was hilarious. But anyway, which I don't care if it's a Christmas movie or not. I'm not going to argue with you about that.
Let's not go there.
It's like it's not even worth. It's like I don't give a shit. Watch it at
It's
Christmas if you want to. It's your business.
Christmas, guys.
It
It's a
doesn't matter. I don't care. It's just sure. It's a Christmas movie. Watch. Go. That and a Christmas story, because Christmas is actually in the title. So back to it. Waiting for the schedule to come out too with the Browns. Because I'm going to be my season tickets are already purchased.
Mhm.
Uh, I'm kind of thinking they're going to be in Paris in October. I heard that, but nothing's been confirmed. They haven't had a Monday night game since 2023.
Okay.
They've had you
It's time.
probably they didn't even have a Thursday night game last year, so they're gonna have one or a Sunday. So I'm gonna think you're gonna have the game the Paris game, and I'm thinking you're gonna have either a Monday, Sunday, or Thursday night game.
I I want to go to a Thursday night game.
I
I
did.
think I
I've been to two.
yeah, the best I went to a Thursday night game in 2013 with my son. It was the greatest. We won. It was a warm October night. It was the greatest memory I have.
Was
Um,
that the Brian Hoyer game with against Buffalo?
yeah, he came into the game. No, was it
No,
Whedon?
Whedon came in, but Hoyer got hurt.
Yeah, yes. Whedon came in. Boyer got hurt. It was a wonderful, warm October night, and it was the greatest win ever. And
The greatest win ever. No, I mean, come on. But yeah, we've had some good ones. I'll tell you what.
it was great.
I was
It's known as my son's birthday game in our family tradition, our family memories.
we Christine
It
and I
was
were at we were at the Thursday night game against the Jets in 2023. It was between
oh yeah,
Christmas and New Year. That was the
yeah,
night they clinched the playoff
yeah,
spot, and it was like a playoff atmosphere. That was a
yeah.
fun game to be at.
And
It was. She
so
had
great.
a blast. I mean, she
The
had so much fun.
yes.
Yeah, and I remember she was mad at first because everybody was standing. She's like, "I want to sit," and I'm like, "Just wait, they'll sit." Just
Oh gosh. And they were on it. So people had these refrigerators and they were like remote control and they really did open.
What are you talking about?
The
That's
refrigerator open.
that was the Baker Mayfield when he came in against the Jets. That was in 2018 when they had the first win in like since Christmas Eve
It was on Thursday,
2016. Yeah,
and it was on Thursday.
that was a Thursday night game against the Jets at home.
That was a Thursday
Baker
night game.
Mayfield came in after Tyrod Taylor wasn't doing shit with that offense that game.
Yeah,
Mayfield came in, there was a spark, everybody was happy, yay,
yeah.
and then
And
yeah.
then the refrigerators opened by remote. The people
I
got
don't
these.
know. I wasn't there. I wasn't at that one. I watched it
Okay.
from. I remember I was watching it at home, and I remember I went took a bathroom break at the commercial. I kind of just looked up and just went, can we just win this? Can we just freaking win the game? I just get this monkey off our back. Just start winning games. Jeez, and then we did. And I'm like, all right, I can go to sleep. But I was too excited to sleep for a while there, so you get all worked up and everything with those late night games. But I would say this. I'd predict we'll have at least probably the nationally televised games will probably be against the Saints. It'll be an away game in Paris. And I wouldn't be surprised if we get a Sunday, Monday, or definitely a Thursday, because they always like to throw the Thursday night games. They kind of just throw it in there, and yeah, and the thing is, wouldn't be surprised if who if they do that. So we'll probably get a Thursday nighter, probably.
Okay.
But hey,
Thursday night.
yeah,
Yeah, a Thursday night game, and then let's get a bye. I think our team is going to argue a bye after a Paris game. Yeah.
yes, please, yeah,
Yes.
please. What we did last year was we went to London. Minnesota was already there for a week. Then we come back and we got to go to Pittsburgh,
Mm-hmm.
which
Yeah.
and they came off their bye and we came back from London. It's like, yeah, okay, how fair is this?
Mm-hmm.
So they just said, hey,
Oh, that was a parody or rumor. Goodell did not talk to India this week, guys.
did
Goodell
not
did
talk
not.
to who? India?
Yeah, India. That was a rumor. That was
Do you
parody.
know how long it would take? I don't know there's going to be a game in Australia, which is insane. The flight
Yes,
for that.
that is not parody. That really is talking about a game in Australia. Yes, yes.
Yeah.
How long does it take to go there? Two days.
It
Oh,
takes when Christine graduated from high school and she played saxophone and clarinet in the band, they went to Sydney for the Olympics,
uh-huh.
and they said it was 21 hours on a plane.
Oh my gosh.
Because I went
When
to Guam and Saipan. Yeah, and
the
that
game,
was
they play the game like Monday. We watch it Monday. They play.
yeah. I have no idea how that's going to happen or how they're going to do it. I
Yeah,
don't know because
the game.
you're crossing the international date line because I was on the other side of the world. It was like 7 o'clock at night, and in Saipan. It was 7 o'clock at night. And it was 9 o'clock in the morning in Ohio, and I had those long distance calling cards. That's how I
Oh
called
my
people.
gosh.
Well, that was 1999. That was
I can
1999. Yeah, they
almost
didn't.
remember the code. I
Yeah.
forgot it. One time
What?
I woke up in the morning and subconsciously remembered the code that you could dial before you called home. Those
Hmm.
codes that you could dial before you called home.
Yeah. We had those cards because I went on a video shoot there. I was in Saipan. I was overseas. All right, so I got here. Cavaliers winning with 4 minutes 11 seconds, 132 to 105, and the third quarter's underway with 12 minutes 17 seconds left in the UFL. Birmingham 9, Louisville 7. So that's where we're at, and we're about to wrap this show up. Looks like the
Okay.
Cavs are going to win, but this is definitely a close game for the UFL. It's on Fox right now, if I'm not mistaken.
Yeah, it's on Fox. That's the great thing about the UFL, guys. Tell your senior citizen family members book real football without having to jump through the hoops of streaming. It's going
Netflix
to
or Amazon Prime.
yes, it's going
Yeah.
to be on. It may be a couple of games on ESPN, but
Yeah.
mostly ABC is not having to
Hmm.
jump through.
And the other thing too is I heard the video about Nick Chubb coming back. I don't think it's going to happen. I just think they moved on from him. I'd like to
Mhm.
have him come back. Of course, I'd love to see him in a Browns uniform, but
Yeah.
I think they're not going to have him at his age take a spot away from a young, promising running back like Rocket Sanders. I think you have Rocket Sanders as the third. I mean, I was surprised. He impressed me with his running. I watched him play. I was like, wow. We're in the crowd. Who is this guy? Where did he come from? You know, he was undrafted. I mean, he was a running back from Arkansas. He's great. So like I said, guys, there's so much that can happen between now and then. It doesn't. If you're trying to win now and put butts in the seats like Haslam's trying to do, he wants to have a contend. He wants to have a good team every year. He doesn't want to tank anymore. He doesn't want to lose anymore. We've been there, done that. He wants to win. I do not see him signing off on a trade of Myles Garrett.
Yes.
I don't see it happening. Not the way he talks, saying this isn't good enough, so we're going to trade our best player and once in a generational defensive player. Two-time defensive player of the year, single season sack record holder, and it's probably going to be the all-time sack leader before it's all said and done.
Yeah.
I would say, you know, I think it's safe to say he's probably going to do that. Whether he finishes his career at Cleveland or somewhere else, he's going to do it. So doesn't make sense to me. I'm just looking at the analytics and the logic of it because if you take this away, you still have to fill that, but you get all these draft picks, you still have that hole.
And for me, it was like, what would you tell? How was that fair to Todd Monken, and the other people? How does
that's
that?
true. Yeah, life's not fair, not at all. Okay, cool. Any final thoughts, Posh?
Guys, keep your head on and keep things straight. Enjoy the
straight. Keep your head on straight.
Spring football season from now until June. Get into it.
I think you did. You messaged me thinking, yeah, he'll straighten me out.
Yes. Get into spring football. Root for the Columbus Aviators this Sunday.
Sunday Aviators. Yes.
Yep. 8 p.m. Eastern. So yes, check it out.
That was a microbrewery in North Carolina, in Fuquay Arena, North Carolina. It was a microbrewery called the Aviator. It's a nice place, nice restaurant too. We eaten there, yeah, pretty nice place. It's outside of Raleigh, North Carolina. Nice place when I lived there. Yeah, I lived right around the corner. So, all right, well, hey guys, thank you for joining us. Thank you for the comments. Boss Flex, always love hearing from you. Brian, thank you. Appreciate all the support. Thank each and every one of you. Hey, check out the sponsor of the show, All That Butter. Right here, the link's going to be in the description. All That Butter, www.allthatbutter.com. Beard butter plus other health and beauty products and moisturizers. It's awesome stuff. It helped me out with my beard. I know. Look at that baby face. That's what my wife was saying that too. She was like touching. She was like, it's all smooth now. Yep, like a baby's bottom. So thank you. Thank you guys for joining us. Hey, we appreciate each and every one of you. We'll see you back here. Now, it's going to be Good Friday. I confirmed Posh will not be available for the Holy Weekend. So that's fine. Great. No problem. So, but filling in for her will be from a friend of ours from the Bougie Sports Show. It was at the Squad Pod. Lysandra will be here next Friday. We'll be talking any Browns news at that time. Getting closer and closer to the draft. We are also planning a second night of the draft watch party that'll start 7 p.m. Eastern here, and people will be coming in and out as guests. And I'll have it on. I can't broadcast it on here because of copyrights. The NFL came down hard when I was with the Fanatical Elves when we did that. So I can have it on a device here and watch. You remember we did that last year.
Okay.
Yeah. I can have it on a device, have it on your TV, but we can't have it on itself. So so that's what we got to do. So anyway, watch party for the second round of the draft planned. That would be the 24th, if I'm not mistaken.
All right. Write that down. The SpongeBob theme. Write that down. Yes.
Yeah, that would be the 24th because night one of the draft is the 23rd. There is a watch party. I might get tickets for it. I'm not sure if I'm going to go for the first night of the draft. It's at the public auditorium. It's like a meet and greet, games and stuff happening there. I might go check it out. I'll see. Kind of like, I might. I'm not sure. Then I got the night 2 with us. And then day 3 would be at noon. And I remember day three. Day three last year. I'll never forget. I was talking to people at the gym, like, yeah, where's Shador gonna go? I don't know, man. God, I can't believe he hasn't been picked yet. Jeez, what's wrong with him? What happened? Blah blah blah. Da, da, da. And then he kept falling and kept falling. I said, well, fourth round, he wasn't picked. And I'm in my truck. I'm driving. I have it on the radio, and they picked Shador Sanders. I was like, oh wow, we got him. I was like, okay, great. Hey.
I should do a story. I was at church. I go to church on Saturday, and so I was at church potluck, and my boyfriend shows me his phone. He says, "Don't scream, don't scream," and he shows me where to have it.
Was it during the service or during the meal?
During the meal.
Oh, okay. Well, that's not so bad during the meal, but if it was during the service, it's like, whoa. It's like,
Hallelujah.
it's just like, well, somebody was touched by the Holy Spirit. Yeah. No,
Oh,
see,
yeah,
because St. Anselm's Mass is at 4:00 on Saturdays. They do Sunday Mass too, but they do a 4:00 Saturday Mass.
He
So
says,
that's yes.
"Scream, don't scream."
Don't scream. Don't scream.
My favorite story. Yeah.
That's awesome. I really appreciate you, Posh. Thanks for coming on. Appreciate each and every one of you. Thank you for watching. Thank you for paying attention. Thank you for making us relevant. We always appreciate that. So let me get on the close music because we're not going to go with the analytics this. Dun, 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 dun.
Winding down. Yes. The
Yes.
cheese. Yes. A little glass of wine.
You know
Yes.
what this is?
Yes.
Yes. Your call is important to us. Please hold on. There are 3 calls ahead of you. Thank you. We appreciate your patience. That's what it sounds like. You're on hold with the gas company. All right. Thank you all. 137, 113, 249 left in the fourth quarter. I think the Cavs got this. And it's still 9-7 Birmingham over the Kings. Thank you guys. You guys have a wonderful night. We will see you next week.